Catherine, thank you. The Metropolitan Police has been told it should review all discrimination cases mounted against them since 2009. It comes after an employment tribunal awarded a firearms officer nearly £40,000 for racial and sexual discrimination by a senior officer. Alice Bandukravi reports.
PC Carol Howard, firearms officer in the Diplomatic Protection Group and poster girl for the Met Police during the Olympics. But earlier this year, PC Howard brought a claim of discrimination against the force, claiming she'd been victimised because of her gender and race. In July, an employment tribunal agreed, finding that Miss Howard had been singled out and targeted for almost a year by Acting Inspector Dave Kelly, whose management style was overbearing, intrusive and unreasonable, and who discredited and belittled her. Today, she was awarded more than £37,000 in compensation, with judges heavily criticising the way the Met Police handled her grievances.
It's so disappointing that we are still discovering that the Metropolitan Police aren't taking these issues very seriously. They haven't apologised, they haven't accepted what the tribunal has found. They tried to explain it away by saying it was just one officer who was doing this, when in fact there was a clear policy in place to prevent findings of discrimination being made.
In fact, the tribunal found the Met had a practice of deleting references to discrimination during internal investigations and recommended an independent review into its practices. It all comes as no surprise to those who monitor the conduct of the force towards its employees.
This is not the first time that the Met have been found wanting around issues of diversity. So, for me, the recommendations given by the tribunal don't go far enough.
The Met has released a statement this afternoon saying that as part of the independent review into its fairness policy, it will now look back at previous cases of discrimination within the force. That means it could face more legal action from officers who've been discriminated against in the past. Alice Bandukravi, BBC London News at New Scotland Yard.
Police are pursuing a new line of inquiry in the search for missing